Thanks to those of you who have been following my recent predictions that I put out for the next year and a half, having to do with the nodes shifting into Pisces and Virgo for the next year and a half, and particularly the American predictions. I got a lot of feedback, a lot of interaction on that video. Thank you so much. Now, I do want to try to put this quickly, generally into context over the next 5 years. Let's look at the bigger picture of how the nodes are shifting between now, 2025, and 2030. And that is a key time frame, by the way. Any of you who have been studying Agenda 2030 know they've got us on a plan. They've got us on a fast track to a particular world governance plan. And I did see in my last video, there was at least one person talking about Project 2025, which in some circles is a really big hot topic. Unfortunately, the hotter topic is Agenda 2030. Please pay attention, people. So I'm not going to make this video about that. Look it up, research it, but I want to look at the nodes and how they're shifting during that time frame and really what is going to happen. Well, like I've said before in last videos, the North Node in Pisces, South Node in Virgo for the United States is going to have us doing a bit of a purge with our workforce, particularly having to do with our healthcare system, our government, corporations, initially, and later on in that transit, when it gets into the United States natal ninth house, this is going to have more of an overseas impact, where we could be looking at organizations like WHO getting impacted, maybe even WEF getting impacted, military bases possibly getting impacted during that time as well, where we start pulling back and letting go of certain things that we have going on overseas. And so we're seeing a purge of that over the next year and a half, which I talked about in recent videos. And we'll have more predictions for 2025. So make sure you're following me if you want more of that. But once we get beyond that 1.5 year window and the nodes shift yet again, where we get into North Node in Aquarius, South Node in Leo, we start then dealing with a purge having to do with the ruling class elite. And this includes Hollywood, celebrities. It might even get into athletics, basically any kind of like sports and entertainment, people that are getting a lot of attention. There's going to be a major purge with those people. So if you think you're seeing some hot and spicy stuff going on right now with Hollywood, LA, P. Diddy, all the scandals coming out there. Oh. Wait till the South Node gets in Leo a year and a half from now. Now it's going to be roughly a year and a half of that energy because, right, the nodes shift every year and a half roughly. Okay, so once we move out of that transit, then we get into, the North Node in Capricorn, South Node in Cancer. And this is going to be a major purge of things having to do with 8th house matters because it's occurring in America and our natal 8th house. So again, like the stuff that I've been predicting for 2025, big pivotal year for reasons I've explained before and I will continue to explain in future videos. But we're just getting started. Do you understand? Like, the purge will keep coming. The purge is like methodical. And so by the time we reach the end of 2030, sorry to say, for those of you who like global governance, who think America bad, wow. We're going to get a major reset, and that could impact our sense of identity. It is definitely having to do with our tax system. It has to do with secrecy, scandals. Like, listen, 2025 is kickstarting a year of major disclosures, major awakening coming out. But this is not a one and done type of year. This is just the beginning. So buckle up, a lot of holy shift coming up. And if you want to hear more about it and learn how to use these energies to your advantage, make sure you're following me. Be blessed.